Welcome again to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this defined shape of sole. As you can see, the down of this sole the way it is, and then this front. So I'm basically showing you guys how to derive this kind of sole and any kind of sole that you want from your already made templates. So stay with me. So guys, I am going to show you guys how to derive this sole pattern, and basically what we are going for is this defined look. Like you can see on this picture, this is very defined look. And the most painful thing happened, I had already finished one video without recording and cut out this one, and I was even already starting another one. So these are my templates. Like I said, I already have templates. As a shoemaker, I feel like it's very good for you to have all of these templates, different shapes and different sizes. So I told you before, I had already drew it out and I had already done a few things around. Now, a little thing I want to just say, a word of advice: don't feel limited to one particular thing. If you see something you want to try, please go for it. Try and do it. Try as much as you can, no matter how long it takes for you to derive it. So like I told you, the painful thing happened and I did not press record. So I already drew out the shape of this particular template because I want to have that front, and this back is going to be easier for me to derive. As you can see, it's different from this one that is just round. So this one is a little bit straight. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So I already drew it down. In fact, let me just do it at this back so that it's easier to see. I am just going to start again painfully. So I already have this template that I want to derive from, and then I'm just going to draw it out. Okay, after drawing it out, please, I hope this video is clear. I'm just going to draw a line at the very base, a straight line. Now I did this with two different methods. This one is the first one. If there's another easy way, or if there's another way that seems more easier and more reasonable, I would like to know. So please leave it in the comment section. We're all learning here, but this is the first method that I use. I just basically draw a straight line at the base or the heel, the base of the heel, and then I draw another line at the medial side and also another line at the lateral side. For those people that don't know what medial side is, medial side means they are inside of the sole or shoe or your leg, is what I'm calling the medial side, and then the place outside is what I'm calling the lateral side. So maybe some people say inside of the leg or the outside of the leg. In case you don't know that is what is called the medial side and the lateral side. Excuse me, the weather is not funny. It's not smiling with anybody, so excuse my voice and me drawing my nose in this video. So I drew a straight line at the medial side and lateral side that is going to touch the line at the base under that I drew, like you can see here. So okay, diving into this, my first method now. As I've drawn the line at the medial side and lateral side, and also that line under, which I'm going to call my base, then I am going to measure 1 inch on each side, 1 inch on the lateral side, and also 1 inch on the medial side. Excuse me. And then also I'm going to connect these lines, these dots, with a straight line, as you can see. And then at the base, I am also going to do 1 inch at the base and then 1 inch on the other side. Like I said, spend time deriving your formula or cutting out your sole. It is your work, it is your business. That's why I really hope that everybody doing this job has a passion for it, because it actually takes time. So basically what I'm writing here is just 1 inch for it to you to see that is 1 inch round on every side. Also, the first one that I did that I did not press record, it was also 1 inch, just like this. So this is the first one. Now, so that 1 inch I drew on that lateral side, I'm going to use it to connect. So that 1 inch that is at the base, as you can see, and then I'm also going to do it on the other side. The 1 inch on the side, I'm going to connect it, draw a line to connect it to the base. Now, if you notice, like I said, you have to be looking at what you are doing. No, if you notice that thing is just looking like V, looking like V, and then that base is not giving the shape that I want exactly. So I'm just looking for another way to construct it. What I am just doing here is just to see how I can adjust it. So everything, like the way some people say every mistake is a style, or you spend time when you are creating. So I'm basically just adjusting that. Okay, this 1 inch that I'm using, that I used initially, wasn't actually giving me what I wanted. So I am just removing a couple of centimeters from it and shortening it. So I am just removing a couple of centimeters to shorten it, so that the shape is not just going to be looking so pointed. And then I'm also going to do it at the other side. As you can see, I'm going to draw another line now. You connect the dots, and this one is lower than the first line that I drew because I removed a couple of centimeters from it. So okay, so it's lower. I just did it on a cleaner sheet. On the other sheets, there were a lot of writings on it, so you don't get confused. Basically, just like the first time, what you're doing at the medial and lateral side, you also do it at the base. So because I removed a couple of centimeters from the medial side and the lateral side, I'm also doing that at the base. And then now I'm going to connect the lines, the new dots, connect the new dots with lines that fresh lines, to see how it goes. And already you can actually see the difference between this one and the other one, because that one was looking very sharp and very pointed. So you can already see the difference, and this base is actually giving me what I want. So I'm just going to adjust a couple of things, and yeah, this is basically it. And then you cut it out. Okay, so as you can see, the shape of this sole that I drew, it is different. I'm also going to show you another one. You see the shape. So this one now is my experiment, and I challenge you to do your own experiment. This one is my experiment of trying this new sew pattern with different kinds of templates, different shapes of templates. So you can either make it wide or you can make it tiny, depending on how you want it. It is your work, and just go crazy, do anything that you want to do, as long as it is not customers work. You can just try it out first, see how it goes and everything. So now I'm just defining the thing that I drew. That is all, just to see how it is. If you want to make it wider, like I said, you can now make it wider from the medial side. And then if you want to also make it tiny, you can also do that. So basically, I'm just going to cut it out, and we will see how this shape turns out. Okay, so I already have this tool and it's actually giving me what I want, from the heel or base to the top or toe. You can actually see that personally this is mine, and I dare you to experiment. As long as you are doing it on a cardboard, you try different patterns and different design, there is no crime in it. Try out and experiment. I am using the word experiment because, well, why not? So I'm also going to show you guys the second pattern that I was talking about. So this is the second method that I want to do. I am, like I said, please, if you have another way of, or any idea of how we should go about this, I would really like to know. We learn every day and there's no need for gatekeeping anything. So please share with me in the comment section. I will be there waiting and watching to see your ideas, your comments, and your thoughts about this type of sew. So I am basically just going to draw it again, nothing new that I haven't done before, but I'm not drawing the whole thing because I'm working with the bottom part, which is the base or the heel. So I am not drawing the whole thing. I just want to show you guys how I think, of my own opinion, the second method or process. So I'm basically just going to draw the straight line underneath again, and then the lines on the lateral side and the medial side. And this is the second method. So you are seeing this curve that is already there, that I already got from the template of the initial one. I'm just going to follow that curve and draw a straight line. As you can see, the way I did it, there was no calculation, no measuring involved. And I'm also going to do it on the second side. I will just follow this curve and then just draw the straight line on it. It is not going to be a perfect, like some of the curve is going to come out from the straight line, but that's because it's curved, obviously. But you just try and follow it. So as you can see, the curve, the straight line I drew, it's already given, and the base is even wider than the one that I calculated. So any one that you feel like you can do, you can also try the two methods or processes and see the one that you like best, and also come up with yours. There is no harm in trying new things. So this is basically what we have. Tell me your favorite method and the one that you think came out best. I really want to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your post notifications for more videos like this. And I really want to be helpful. So let me know in the comment section how I can make this video better for your own viewing and for you to be able to learn more stuff. Don't forget to comment your ideas and thoughts on anything that I do. I really like to know how you do yours and what your ideas and thoughts are.